Hello and welcome. So there's been a new poll out today, and this time it's about bosses. The poll is to decide between a skilling boss or another combat boss. Now I'll be voting for skilling boss, and I hope you guys do too, for this simple reason. If you look at how many combat bosses there are already in the game, you have the Chaos Elemental in the Wilderness, there are Dagannoth Kings on Waterbirth Island, there's the Barrow Brothers in the Mauritania area, there's, let's see, Jad in the Fight Caves, Har-aken in the Fight Kiln, Glacors, or Glacors. God, I have no idea. I can't actually remember how you're supposed to say it. But you get access to these after completion of the Ritual at the Mahjarrat quest. There's a King Black Dragon who, well, I guess you don't have to run through the wilderness anymore since there's that lever. Then there's the Queen Black Dragon who is in the Grotworm lair, who you get the Royal Crossbow pieces from. I remember James from Runescape doing a live stream on this way back. Let's see what else. There's, oh, let's not forget about Tormented Demons from the Wild Guthix Sleeps quest. There's the Corporeal Beast, which I have not been to in a very long time. And the EOC seems just, it seems really hard to kill him since spears do normal damage, whereas if you use anything else, it's cut in half. So I don't know about that. Aside from the Corporeal Beast, there is the Kalphite Queen, who drops the Dragon Chain Body. Then the first EOC boss, the Kalphite King, who dropped the Dragors, level 90 melee weapons. After the Kalphite King came the Ascension bosses that dropped the level 90 crossbows. And then came Vorago, the boss that drops the Seismic Wand that is still, I'm still surprised it's pretty high in price. And the most recent boss, aside from the Giant Mole rework, which I guess the Giant Mole counts as a lower level boss, but the most recent boss is Rise of the Six, which is basically Barrow's hard mode. And, oh, lastly, who could forget the God of War bosses? The four generals, General Grotto for Bandos. For Zammy, you have Krill Titsarov. I have no idea how you pronounce it. For Sara, you have Commander Ziliana. And for Arma, you have Kriara. And who could forget next for Zaros? So this counts for at least 21 bosses, only counting the Legion bosses once. And if you look at how many skilling bosses there are, there's only, I think there's only one. It's the Firemakers Curse quest boss, where you fight Char. I think that's the only skilling boss in the game. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's only one. Even if I'm wrong, even if there's like a handful more of skilling related bosses, it's nothing compared to the 21 combat bosses there are already in the game. So rather than vote for another combat boss, why not go for something new? That's the skilling boss. So the main thing to take away from this video is they're basically always going to come out with another combat boss, but how often does the skilling boss come around? So I believe at the moment another combat boss is pretty much winning the poll, but hopefully this makes for a close poll rather than a stomp. As always, thank you very much for watching and have a nice day.